Do you know everything about the world of Naruto? No, you don't. Discover 20 surprising facts about the world's most famous ninja universe. From unusual facts about the characters to hidden secrets in the plot that almost no one knows, get ready to be amazed by what you'll learn about Naruto. There are some secrets I only discovered after a lot of research. Right away, I'll tell you a secret. Did you know that those who subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications get our videos firsthand? Now that you know this secret, make good use of it. A cooking anime. Before writing a story about ninjas, Kishimoto tried to create a Naruto manga focused on cooking, but unfortunately, the idea didn't go through. However, he kept the name of the protagonist and made him love ramen in a very natural way. Imagine if Naruto had gone down this path. Would you read the manga? Do you think it would have been turned into an anime? Would you watch it if it was? Let me know in the comments. Naruto is a city in Japan. Another very interesting fact is that there is a city in the real world called Naruto. Located in Tokushima, the place covers an area of about 145 square kilometers and has just over 60,000 inhabitants. And by pure coincidence, the city of Naruto is known for its whirlpools, which in Japanese, guys, Uzumaki means whirlpool in Japanese. Was this all planned by Kishimoto, or like us, did he not know this? Well, let's wait for an answer from him on that. The Ichiraku restaurant is real. Still on the topic of food, here's a very interesting fact. Naruto's love for Ichiraku ramen is no coincidence. Besides Kishimoto being a big fan of the dish himself, there is actually a restaurant with the same name in Japan, in the city of Kyushu Sangyo Daigaku. In fact, the author frequented the place a lot back when he was in college. References to Dragon Ball. Naruto is both a reference and an inspiration to many mangas. But in order to become the success we know today, it was influenced by other stories, one of which is Dragon Ball. We can see references in the characters, since Naruto shares similarities with Goku, while Sasuke has a personality more like Vegeta's, as well as in the clothing, character names, and more. A creature from folklore? In the early sketches, and even a bit before Naruto's first manga was published, Kishimoto imagined the protagonist as a kitsune, a creature from Japanese folklore that resembled a nine-tailed fox and could disguise itself as a human. However, the magazine editor suggested that, as a boy, the character would be easier to attract the attention of everyone, especially appealing to a young audience. But we can see that, even though Kishimoto abandoned the initial idea, he kept some features of the kitsune, right? After all, Naruto has a nine-tailed fox inside him, named Kurama. And instead of the fox transforming into a human, our dear protagonist could transform into Kurama when he didn't yet have control over the beast. The rival? Initially, Sasuke Uchiha didn't exist in Naruto's story. However, Kishimoto's editor said the plot would be better if the protagonist had a rival to compete with and be inspired to improve. Well, I don't think it could have been a more accurate suggestion. After all, Sasuke also became one of the greatest antagonists in anime. Do you think the character is essential to the plot, or would it have been better if he had stayed on paper? Let me know in the comments. Voiced by women. Perhaps many of you don't know, but Naruto is voiced by a woman. In Japan, the character's voice is provided by Junko Takeuchi, who is also known for voicing Gon Freaks from Hunter x Hunter. Here in Brazil, Ursula Bezerra was the voice of our beloved protagonist during Naruto Classic and the dubbed episodes of Naruto Shippuden. And here's a fun fact. Ursula Bezerra is the sister of Wendell Bezerra, who voices Goku. Pretty cool, right? Can we say Naruto and Goku are brothers? The lazy genius. By the title, you probably know who I'm talking about, right? Well, Shikamaru Nara was introduced in the Chunin Exams arc, where we got to see him in action. Although he is considered lazy, he is the genius of his generation, with an IQ higher than 200. This fact was mentioned by his own sensei, Asuma Sarutobi, during his fight against Temari. The scene shows Shikamaru sitting and making hand signs, thinking about how to defeat his opponent. And according to Kishimoto himself, there were already many strong and combative characters, so he decided that Shikamaru would be more laid back. Throughout the story, he followed this path for a long time, but now he's very focused on helping Naruto with the village's responsibilities, and his son, Shikadai, has taken over that role. Kakashi's mask. Kakashi Hatake was created by Kishimoto to be the best representation of a ninja possible. Serious, agile, and deadly. He also added a mask to the character's face, making the Team 7 sensei appear mysterious. To give you an idea, many theories were created about why Kakashi never takes off his mask. He said that ninjas are mysterious, and the mask helps convey that feeling of mystery and enigma. Naruhina was meant to happen. When it comes to couples, Kishimoto said the only certainty he had was that Naruto and Hinata would end up together in the end. Although there are many Naruhina fans, the author admits he was surprised to see so many people preferred that the protagonist end up with his childhood love, Sakura, including Kishimoto's own wife, who wished for that. Could this have caused a couple's argument? But what about you? Do you prefer Naruhina or Narusaku? Honeymoon cancelled. Speaking of Kishimoto's wife, here's another interesting tidbit. Did you know that Naruto caused him to cancel his own honeymoon? That's right, the author had everything planned, but the studio responsible for the anime announced Boruto, Naruto the movie, without consulting him. As a result, Kishimoto had to cancel all his plans with his beloved to create the story. Susanoo is a god in Shinto religion. The famous Susanoo Jutsu, used by the Uchiha who awakened the Mangekyou Sharingan, like Sasuke, Itachi, Obito, and Madara, was based on the sea god, the god of storms and tempests in Shinto religion. He is the brother of Amaterasu, the sun goddess, and Tsukuyomi, the moon god, whose names are also used to identify exclusive abilities of the Uchiha clan. The headbands were created out of laziness. The headbands, in addition to having a very interesting design, are also the main feature of ninjas, as they designate which village each character belongs to. But did you know that this idea was created purely out of laziness from the manga's author? That's right! In an interview, Kishimoto said it would be too much work to draw the glasses Naruto wore on his forehead in every chapter. So he decided to create the headband because it was easier to illustrate. Well, I guess he didn't expect it to be such a huge hit. Besides being a defining characteristic of the characters in the franchise, the item is a top seller at any anime events even today. I bet you, or someone you know, probably has one of these items, right? The cursed seal of Neji Hyuga. For those who don't remember, the Hyuga family is divided. The main family and the branch family, with the purpose of serving the main one. All members of the branch family bear a cursed seal, including Neji Hyuga. Whenever they were defied, the seal would activate, causing great pain to the user. Also, this mark would only disappear on the day of their death, and for Neji and his father, it was a way to escape the fate imposed on them. But what many of you might not know is that the original design of the cursed seal was a manji, a symbol commonly used in Buddhism. However, people outside Japan began pointing out its resemblance to a symbol with negative connotations, so it had to be altered in the anime. In the end, the Hyuga curse seal became an X. Asuma's cigarette extinguished? Censorship rules vary greatly from country to country. When it comes to a show aimed at a young audience in the United States, there's a good chance scenes with cigarettes may be cut or even rewritten. As we all know, there's a character who smokes in both the anime and manga, Asuma Sarutobi, and this caused big issues. In the dubbing process, it would have been very labor-intensive to edit the cigarette in all the scenes where Team 10 Sensei was smoking. So they decided to remove only the smoke. And to viewers, it appeared as though Asuma was always carrying an unlit cigarette. Do you think this was a real problem or something serious? School Konoha Villarejo. For true fans of the franchise, like me, you need to read the manga School Konoha Villarejo. In this alternate version, created by Kishimoto himself, Naruto is just a normal boy living in Japan, studying at School Konoha, dating who? Hinata or Sakura? You'll have to find out, and doing everything a teenager his age would do. Has anyone here read it? Did you like it? Naruto is one of the best-selling manga in the world. As the series progressed, it became extremely popular, gaining a lot of reputation for its well-crafted battles, developed romances, and of course, the depth in its character stories. Because of this, Naruto is the fourth best-selling manga series in the world, trailing only Dragon Ball, Go-Go 13, and One Piece. Quite an impressive achievement. Award-winning. The success of Naruto is undeniable, right? But did you know it was so big that it even received a prestigious award? That's right, Naruto was the first manga to receive the Best Graphic Novel Award at the Quill Awards in 2006. This institution is known for recognizing the best fictional literary publications worldwide. Not an achievement for just anyone, right? The story is older than you think. Can you believe Masashi Kishimoto drew Naruto when he was just 16 years old, back in 1988? Yep. He liked the drawing so much that he kept it in a drawer and it stayed there for many years, forgotten. time passed, and the author managed to publish his first manga, called Karakuri, which received a lot of critical praise. This allowed the mangaka to work on a new project. However, at one point, Kishimoto went through a big creative block and couldn't develop any new stories. It was then that he remembered the drawing he had done years earlier and decided to develop the concept around the character. And that's how Naruto was born, the story we all love. Now, here's a fun fact you might not have known. Leaving a like directly helps the channel reach more people. So leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. But tell me in the comments, did I miss any interesting facts in this video? Want a part 2? On the screen, there are 2 interesting videos. Watch them, you'll like them, especially the one about the Easter eggs in Naruto. See you in the next video.